You're listening to the BigIron Buzz.
Welcome to our latest episode of the BigIron Buzz, where each week we'll bring to you the latest news and trends in the ag, real estate, and used equipment markets. This podcast is brought to you by BigIron Auctions and BigIron Realty, rural America's premier online unreserved auction site, bringing you real connections, respected values, and real deals. Hi everyone, I'm Ryan Smith, and I'm the host of the BigIron Buzz. Whether you're looking for farm equipment, transportation equipment, or yellow iron, BigIron always has a great selection of inventory on our weekly auctions. My guests today are Ryan Marthaler, Kirk Campbell, and Jason Horner from here at BigIron. And we're going to take a look at what's for sale on the March 24th auction. Our first guest today is District Manager Ryan Marthaler. Ryan, let's start off with you telling everyone a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, good deal. Well, I'm glad to be here. I am the District 1 sales manager. I manage Eastern Nebraska, Southeast South Dakota, and Northeast Kansas. There's about 16, 17 independent sales reps in my territory. It's sort of the home base, but I've been with BigIron for about 3.5 years and wouldn't have it any other way. It's a great place to be.
Now, we've got 2 outstanding retirement sales in your area this coming week. Let's talk about the Danny and Kathleen Domeyer Living Trust Estate first. What can our listeners find here?
Well, this is an estate out of Geneva, Nebraska. It is a great lineup of equipment, just top to bottom. Anything you need for your operation, you're going to find here. Last time I looked, there's 87 items on this auction. And before I go down the list, I want to tell everyone, you will not find cleaner machinery than at the Domeyer estate. Absolutely fantastic. Anything from a planter to a combine. I'll just go down the list here a little bit of some highlights. We got a 2015 Case IH Magnum 380 mechanical front wheel drive tractor. There's a Case 7230 combine, a 2013 Case 3412 12-row corn head, a 2011 Case Maxim 125 mechanical front wheel drive tractor, and that one has a loader as well. There's a 2010 Case 305 mechanical front wheel drive tractor. There's also a 2010 Case Patriot 3330 self-propelled sprayer, a 2010 Case 2162 35 MIO draper header, and a 2010 Wilson grain trailer. You're not going to want to miss this lineup. One thing I will tell you is, hopefully by the time this comes out, our listeners will be ready to go. But on Saturday, this coming Saturday, we're going to have an open house and inspection day. So that would be March 20th. And that'll be at the equipment location, which you'll find online. And that'll be from 11 to 2. And the seller representative will be there. So if you want to come look at the equipment this Saturday, 11 to 2, March 20th, that'll be just north of Geneva. And the seller will be there to answer any questions that you might have.
And then we also have the Lauren and Maureen Mcgill Retirement out of Newman Grove, Nebraska. They have nearly 100 items up for bid. Can you tell us what visitors to the site will find here?
Yeah, well, first and foremost, I just want to say, if you know Lauren and Maureen Mcgill, wonderful couple. Again, just a great lineup of equipment. I'll run down the list here again. But if you know these guys, it's a wonderful couple. They always took care of their equipment. And you can't go wrong here. But they got a John Deere 1780 Max Emerge planter. They got a 1983 John Deere 4450 mechanical front wheel drive tractor, a Gale MX100 grinder mixer, a 2011 J&M grain cart, and that has a scale with it as well, Ryan. They also include a New Holland 519 manure spreader, and of course a white 546 plow. And then last but not least, they got a 2014 Fast 9613 pull type sprayer. So again, sort of a unique mix, but a great lineup of equipment that I don't want anyone to miss.
Thanks, Ryan. Our next guest today is Kirk Campbell, who is our region manager here at BigIron. Kurt, welcome back to the show. Can you remind our guests who you are and where you're located?
Hey, Ryan. Kirk Campbell here, region manager for the Mountain region. And our area consists of western Kansas, western Nebraska, and then we go from Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, and even catch parts of South Dakota, North Dakota. And I get to live right next to the Great Rocky Mountains in the Front Range of Colorado.
You've got a showstopper of a sale next week in Montana. But before we get to that, tell us what's for sale in the Mountain region on March 24th that catches your eye.
You know, I want to talk a little bit about the Ruska Feedlot Retirement there in Sidney, Nebraska. They have over 80 items selling. They have 2 John Deere self-propelled forage harvesters. There's a 5830 and a 5400. There'll be a 2007 John Deere 9660 STS combine, a 2007 John Deere 544J wheel loader, a 1994 John Deere 4960 mechanical front tractor. There's 3 truck tractors on this auction as well. There's a 95 Kenworth T800 Aero Cab tandem axle, a 1988 Freightliner FLC 112 tandem axle, and then a 1976 Peterbilt tandem axle cab over truck. Just down the way to the south a little bit, Ryan, Simplot Soil Solutions, Simplot Grower Solutions from Keensburg is going to have 3 dry fertilizer spreaders. Hey, I'll take a look at this too, Ryan. There's Sun State Equipment has been a great seller for us, offering great equipment. Coming up on the 24th, they're going to be selling nearly 50 items on that auction out of several locations located in California, Colorado, New Mexico, Nevada, Tennessee, Texas, and Washington. So a lot of great units. There's 20 vertical mast lifts. They're all 2012 and 2013 Genies. A lot of different model numbers on there, predominantly the GR12s and the GR20s. So take a look at those for Sun State Equipment. There's 10 scissor lifts coming on the auction there the 24th. And then there's 4 boom lifts. Also, there's a 2013 John Deere 310K EP 4-wheel drive loader backhoe. And then there's going to be excavators, air compressors, and much, much more for Sun State Equipment. Creighton Neufeld in Wiggins, Colorado. That's right there in Weld County near Greeley. There's a 2008 Case IH 2588 AFS combine, and also there is a 2007 Case IH 1010 rigid header and trailer. Hey, want to draw our attention to the eastern part of Colorado near Burlington. Ryan Niebuhr is going to have this 2012 John Deere 32 row 30 planter coming up on the auction, getting right there close to planting time. So a lot of great things, Ryan, coming on the March 24th auction.
Now, Kurt, we gave a little teaser earlier that you've got a very nice sell in Hardin, Montana coming up on the March 31st auction. Why don't you give our listeners a sneak peek here?
Oh my, that is a dandy. It is 3B Farms located in Hardin. Now, Hardin is south central portion of Montana, right there close to Wyoming. What a great great lineup of late model, low hour equipment. They have over 70 items on this auction. And, that's coming up on the 31st, Ryan. But let me give you an idea of what we're selling. There will be 2 2019 John Deere S780 combines. There'll be 2 2013 John Deere 612C corn heads. There's going to be 2 2020 Shelbourne XCV36 stripper headers with trailers. There's going to be 2 Fantini G03 sunflower headers with trailers. Taking a look at some tractors here, Ryan, there's going to be 3 2015 John Deere 9570R 4-wheel drive tractors. And then there's going to be 2 2020, that's right, 2 2020 John Deere R4045 self-propelled sprayers. Looking at some planting equipment, there's going to be 5 John Deere 1895 air seeders with 1910 pull-behind carts. 5 of those units coming up. Look at this, Ryan. There's 2 2015 John Deere DB90 planters. One order machines there as well. There'll be 2 2014 Brent 1396 grain carts. Now, you heard me say 2 a lot. There's a lot of pairs of these units. But looking at mechanical front tractors, there's a pair of them. They're different models. There's a 2014 John Deere 8370R mechanical front, and there's a 2014 John Deere 7230R mechanical front tractor with an H480 loader. Take a look at the John Deere. There's a pair of these John Deere 2510H nutrient applicators, and then we have 10 the B&B anhydrous carts with several other anhydrous pieces of equipment. So a great selection, pretty exciting up there in Hardin, Montana for 3B Farms on the 31st. Now, Ryan, we'd like to let the folks know if you'd like to come and check that equipment out for 3B Farms in Hardin. We're going to have an equipment inspection. You want to come look at it in person. The equipment inspection days are going to be March 26th and 27th. That's a Friday and Saturday. We'll be on site. There's 2 different locations. We're going to be there from 8 to 5 on both of those days. One location, the main location, is at 5335 East Fly Creek Road in Hardin. The other one is at 4018 South Fort Cooley Road at St. Xavier. So a lot of great equipment coming up for the great folks there at 3B Farms in Hardin, Montana.
Our final guest today is Jason Horner. Jason, why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm a ISR in Northeast Arkansas, District 35. I've been an ISR here for 4 years. Fixed to start my 5th season. I farm also. I've been farming on my own since 94. Other than that, I fish some, I hunt some. That's about it.
Now, Jason, you've got one heck of a sale coming up next week for Randy and Jason Bradford out of Bragg City, Missouri. Can you tell us what's for sale here?
Yes, we got a really nice 2017 S680 John Deere combine on tracks. It's got 813 separator hours. He's got a few really nice tractors. He's got a 12 model 8310R with shy of 3,400 hours. He's got an 09 8330 with a little over 4,500 hours. Another 8330 with just shy of 7,000 hours. He's got a couple nice headers. 2014 John Deere 635 Draper head, 28-foot Shelburne Reynolds stripper head. Some field equipment. He's got some a McFarland 44-foot harrow, a pair of Kelly Diamond 30-foot disc harrows. One's an 11 model, the other's a 14. He's got a 2008, 1890, 1910 cart and drill. He's got a 2012 model John Deere 1720 vacuum planer. It's 12-row 38. He's got 5 semis, ranging from a 2006 Freightliner, a 2003 International, to a pair of 91, 92 Freightliners. He's got 5 trailers. They're all CTSs. A 2004 model to a 2017 model. These are very nice trailers that he has also. And he's got much more. It's his retirement. He's got a lot of very clean, nice equipment.
That's our show for today. I'd like to thank your guests Ryan Marthaler, Kirk Campbell, and Jason Horner, and remind everyone that the equipment mentioned on today's show can be found on the March 24th auction on BigIron.com. For the Big Iron Buzz, I'm Ryan Smith. We'll catch you here next week.